they say they are hungry. The workers are hungry. They need more wages, minimum wages. They hungry? Let them eat cake.
Let them eat cake. Sorry.
Democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
It's like the wedding of Michael Powell and Larry Longshore.
And he said that this is what was going to pull him through that struggle.
Has been helping construction workers say no to non-union construction in Portland. Thank you, Mark.
Union rights are workers' rights. Union rights are workers' rights. Are the 99%. We are the 99%. Everybody in, nobody out.
And the reason the Workers' Right Board that showed nearly 1,000 people was so important was all the work that we did, that Margaret was a part of, that the staff was a part of to get to that point.
But for me, as a staff, I learned so much from Margaret as a mentor, somebody who taught me how to be true to myself, be okay with vulnerability, and also find strength in that.
That Margaret has built this incredible network of people and relationships and organizations that all really truly care for each other.
And it's the Day Labor Center that was able to build. So Margaret was there together and has been throughout the way, trying to keep it alive, and that now, to save the center. And thank you very much for that.
I want to say one personal thing to Margaret, and I thank you for helping me gain confidence, because I used to come to you a lot, and you told me after my first year, stop coming to me and checking in.
This really is the best that we can be. It's the best that Jobs with Justice can be. You've had the best leader we have had in Jobs with Justice. And so this is where I come to learn and to figure out what we can be in this country and how we can stand up better than ever and fight back. What do we do when we're under attack? Stand up and fight back.
We're out here to pick your pockets. So get out your checkbooks and your wallets. Just bring them up front.
When Margaret comes calling, I try to run away as fast as I can. Because I know I'm going to have to be doing something, and she is so gracious and sweet and impossible to say no to, that the only way to counter that is by avoiding her.
For me, coming into this position as executive director, after Margaret has done such a wonderful job, is such an amazing privilege. And at the national tribute to Margaret, they said, Margaret leads with love.
Right.
And I can't think of a better statement about Margaret.
The most beautiful thing for those who have fought a whole life is to come to the end and say, we believed in people and life in the people never let us down.
On a personal level, her inspiration for myself as an organizer that wants to lead this work for the long haul.
There's many systems and structures that Margaret and many people in this room have helped to create over the years that have indeed helped strengthen the movement across this country. Right? A few examples. The phone tree, the way you all mobilize people time after time effectively. The Workers' Rights Board.
I always wanted to be one of the four heads.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Margaret's husband.
When the beating of the heart, there's the beating of the drums, there's a life about to start tomorrow comes.
On three. 1, 2, 3.
I want to just say thank you to all of my comrades who I've gotten to do this work with for so many years. It's been really such a great and wonderful honor, and I've just felt so grateful that I got to do this. A vision in our minds that there is a world beyond the barricade that we're working towards and that we want to have happen.
Margaret's the one who kicked my ass and told me I had to get involved.
Well, for the past 30 plus years, I've had the privilege of having a personal relationship with Margaret that sort of have grown me.
my love for Margaret, my life would not have been as wonderful it is. I have a huge life, and I have this big life because you are in the center. Thank you for being who you are, and thank you for loving me.
Which is absolutely essential for everyone to understand that we are all in this together. And the last has been the invitation. Margaret is so great to invite us to be part of things.
One of the things that makes Margaret great is her inclusion of everybody.
And Margaret gave me my very first opportunity to make that huge connection between labor and community.
And my life has not been the same since meeting Margaret and her family.